Bore da, Croeso Cymru. More specifically, welcome to the A486. Today I'm going to do a little tourist guide to Llanberis. We're actually at the junction with the A4244, so if you come from the North Wales Expressway, then this is the way you come into Llanberis. So you'd be coming from the left on the screen. So where can you park if you're coming here? Well, the first place you can park is large lay-by on the left here. There's a series of lay-bys that are all free to use. No overnight parking, I believe, but they're all free to use, providing you don't mind walking. Now, if you look on our right-hand side, you'll see there's a pavement both sides, but the right-hand side leads down under a tunnel under the road, and there's a very accessible tarmac path all along the shores of the lake. That's Llyn Pedarn, and there's a lovely long, nicely smooth tarmac path. If you forget it, there's some steps that we're just passing down there as well, but that's not wheelchair accessible. So going back to the lay-bys, you can park there, you can park, there's a couple here as well. Again, they're all free. Make sure obviously you don't block the pavement access, because this is a very heavily walked path during the day. There is a small track down to the path down there, rough track. It's not really great. It was originally access for the houses to go and get water, the Victorian houses on the cottages on the right hand side. Another lay-by, and as you can see there's a bus stop here. I'll come back to the bus stop again a little later. And then outside the hotel we've got hotel parking, but then there's also this lay-by here. That one's the exception to the rule that I'll be talking about as well for parking. Another lay-by. Exciting, all these lay-bys, I know, but they are useful to know about. Okay, so as we're coming down, we're coming more in towards the main part of the village now. You'll see, hopefully you've been getting views of Snowdon as well. A lot of people come here for Snowdon. Today you haven't had a good view from this angle. If you're looking for somewhere to eat pizza at Skull Skin, that's Beach and Pint, otherwise known as. Most people quite like that. There's a campsite, or caravanning site I should say, to your right hand side. I'd always suggest trying to book for these places. Okay, so rather than going to the centre of the village, first of all we're going to go left to the first of the car parks. Okay, now always take care, there's a lot of dog walkers, cyclists and lots of other leisure users in the area. It's extremely popular with all sorts of outdoor sports around here. Now if you're into your water sports, obviously we've got Llyn Pedarn, we've got undergoing some extra development at the moment, Snowdonia Motorsports. I believe you can hire equipment during the summer. They even give lessons if you want to book them. And of course, if you need to stock up on new kit, just the place to go. So as we're coming down, you can see the white gates in front of me. Those represent the end of the tarmac path that we were talking about a few minutes ago. Already open in the morning, that's nice of them. We've got public lavatories. Here are the car parks. As I turn around, I can't go in, as you can see. They're closed at night because people were abusing the parking space and leaving lots of mess. It's a shame really, but we do have one car park there, another nice little car park there, all with access to the Llyn. As I say, we've got public toilets. Now there is actually a little tarmac path, continues across on the left, that meanders through the wooded area, so you don't have to come along here. And here we have another car park. This one's already been opened, so I'll just take a quick drive around and you have a look. So it's already quite popular. This is Easter Saturday in 2021, so we haven't got any tourists from outside Wales. We only have Welsh tourists at the moment. We're not open, as I say, for cross-border traffic. As you can tell, the car park is not mildly surfaced, which is one of the reasons I came in here. You've got your picnic bench around. This will become very popular during the summer months, and I dare say later on today. In fact, I would say normally in other years this would be busier than it is today, even at this time, which is about 8:10 in the morning. Okay, so that gives you an idea of the first sets of car parks. Now, the general rule I was talking about regarding parking is, apart from that one lay-by by the Lakeview Hotel that I was telling you about, I'm sure they'd welcome you if you wish to make a reservation. But apart from that one lay-by, the general rule I tend to say is park on the Llyn side, park on the lake side. Do not try and park inwards on the village. Excuse me. There is not really enough parking for the residents. Okay, it's an old village designed for people who would not have access to any form of transport. Okay, so there's not really enough parking for the residents. So don't even think about trying to park in the village for any length of time at all. Just certainly don't go anything more than the lakeside of the high street, which will go up in a minute. Here's village car park. It's got disabled bays on here, a few pay machines. You've got beautiful views of the lake, easy access if you cross the crossing, just a few yards from the high street, with a lot of its many food and drink attractions. We've got children's play area as well, free wandering around on the grass on the lakeside. We've got another car park here. Coming up on the left hand side, it's currently boarded up. This was the Electric Mountain Visitor Centre. That's been closed. They were going to renovate it, but they're now going to use it for a different purpose. Okay, there's another car park here on the left hand side. So you can, as you see, it's basically, if it's on the lake side, there's plenty of car parking. Okay, we're going to take a quick dive down towards the power station. That's the Llanberis Lake Railway. Lovely little railway. There's all the steam trains. That's a different railway to the one that goes up the mountain. I'll show you that in a minute. And here we have another car park. And we're coming up to the country park here. Fancy a walk? Don't want to go up the mountain, or you come here and the weather conditions aren't safe to go up the mountain, you're not happy for it. I'll give you a little piece of information you might find useful in a second. Just before we do that, the Electric Mountain power station is actually on the right hand side. I believe they're opening a visitor centre at some point over there, but I don't know. I'll send a little video whenever I get to see it. Have you noticed there's little posts with stripes on them? That one's blue and yellow on there. It's quite interesting. The country park has a number of walks around it. Now, they used to put leaflets out in the, strangely enough, another car park. They used to put leaflets out there. We'll have a look, see if you can see any. This here on the left is one of the Welsh National Museums, and as such, free to enter. It's all concerning the production of Welsh slate. We're actually now in past the quarries, in Llanberis Quarry. it's been completely transformed. It is now an absolutely fascinating museum. I am a little biased in that I actually got a friend who works here, and I have to say it's excellent. You get to see a little bit about the history of the place, and the history of slate mining, I suppose I'm going to call it, the production of slate here in Wales. It's restricted opening, but there's part of the museum is the old hospital, which is up towards the left. In the quarry here, there was an awful lot of death and injury. Extremely dangerous place to be working for the people. It's tragic, really. I like to think that they'd be better looked after these days. It really was horrible. Okay, if you've got a bit of adventure in your sights, we've got rope works over just to the right of the building, and there's the entrance, the red gates, the entrance going under the arch to the Slate Museum, which is a definite must see. That's Vivian Quarry over there. People go diving down there. There's proper dive companies, I believe, that will operate out of there. I'm not into diving, so I can't tell you much about that. You see, we've got part of the Llanberis Lake Railway on our left. Now, I thought my dog was just about to go mental, but he's not. It's good. So, as you see, there's even more parking. What we're going to do now is head more towards Nant Peris and the Pen y Pass area. I'm not going to go up there. I think you've seen, and I've posted quite a few videos of me on the Royal Enfield going up and down there. So we don't really want to cover that again. I think you've seen plenty of that. And me coming up there in the car isn't not really as fun. So we've got the castle. You can go up to there. It's one of the oldest castles in Wales. Lovely views there. If you want to take some photography, really recommend it. So we've got Llyn Padarn on our right, Llanberis is on our left, which is where the Electric Mountain Hydro Scheme empties out into. That goes up and down like a yo-yo, the height of the Llyn there. Okay, so we're back onto the main 4086 and we come up to this junction here. We're going to go left again, so carrying on the direction we were. Let's just let this person go. You don't want to hold anyone else up, they've got better things to do. Okay, so we're going to carry on left. This will take you eventually, as I say, up to Pen y Pass, down the other side, Pen y Gwryd, and then off to, if you turn left, Capel Curig, right, let's get up. Oh look, and another car park. There's really very little excuse to park anywhere other than in the car parks. There's loads of them. To our right, we've obviously got the Mountain Railway station. Okay, now if I continue straight on, there are more lay-bys in which to park. When you get to Nant Peris, there is a big car park there as well. So we've got plenty of different options. There's a car park on our right here again. Now from here on, there is basically no parking. Do not even think about parking. I'm purely coming up here just to show you. If you are going to climb Snowdon, you want to go up the Llanberis Pass, possibly the most popular pass for people, I would say. I don't know the figures, but I would guess it is. Then this is the way you'd come throughout the village. Come out the station, past the station rather, turn right at the mini roundabout, up here. And as you can see there ahead, there's a sign saying no motor vehicles. I'm not going to be going up there, but that's the walk. And then you leave that road, and here he is making a mess of it. we're both turning around. Had I gone up that other road, on the left hand side there's also a path to the waterfall, which is another little beauty spot. Remember, we are in a wild area, therefore do not expect to go up there and it's all like an urban environment. It isn't. You must be prepared for the fact you are in a rural environment, wear appropriate footwear, etc, etc, etc. Sure, I don't need to explain that, but I will just in case. So we're heading back in towards the village. So we've done the main road going alongside the lake. I've shown you all the car parking. Hopefully that's been of interest. Here's the railway. We've got the cafe there and the station shop, etc. So there's plenty to do here. Maybe I'll talk about that a little bit more at the end. On our left, you can't go in there. That's purely for residents. Do not even think about going in there unless you like your car being towed away, getting huge fines, and generally having your day ruined. So don't even go in there. This is basically our high street, so Llanberis High Street. So we've got doctors on the right hand side, we've got guest accommodation, we've got another place over there, pub over there, cafe, Del Padan Hotel, the Padan Hotel. There's loads of places. As I say, most of the parking in here is only on the right hand side of the road, and it is time limited, so just so you go to the shops or restaurants, cafes, etc. If you need items for your trip, we've got an outdoor shop on our left, more guest houses, another pub, spa should you need it, honey shop, gift shop, got artist place. Joe Brown's a famous climber, he's got a shop here. If you have a mountain bike, you've got problems, there's a mountain bike shop, or even normal cycles, road cycles. We've got Cribcoch outdoor, fish and chip shop, Montefacwin sell lots of gifts, another cafe, Cafe Mafam, Giorgio's, Chinese takeaway, Pete's Eats, very famous place, Rum Doodles for coffee, outdoor supply, Indian restaurant. Need your hair doing, we can do that. We've got a barber shop, and on the left hand side we've got hairdressers. We've got another hairdressers here on the right. On the left is V12 outdoor. Now they're brilliant, they're for climbing, and also if you're into your paragliding, they can help you out there. So we've got such a huge variety. More West houses we leave. Let's be honest, there's just so many different places to help you out with whatever you want to do. Really and truly, Llanberis is a place for so many different outdoor sports. It's almost like the capital of Wales for outdoor sports, in my mind anyway. I think it's really good. And here we are, we're back here now at the junction opposite where we went into the first car park. So I hope you've enjoyed that quick trip around the village. That's Llanberis, where to park, what to do, and where you can get food and drink, etc. while you're here. If you are coming, really hope you enjoy coming to this vibrant village. Really hope you enjoy your visit. Please stay safe. Make sure if you are going up on the mountains, you take the appropriate safety measures. And also, please, while you're here, do take care. We do have sheep freely wandering around. You couldn't see them today, but they do have a habit of freely wandering around the village and the area. So do please take care, act responsibly, and please, can't stress this enough, try not to go in and have accidents, because we really want people to go home at the end of their trip having enjoyed, having happy memories, not having a sad experience. Well, that's it from me. See you next time. Bye.